following has been brought to you by Comptonmania, bringing you sports entertainment, repping the hub city. It's something in the air that brings about the chunkum in everybody at this time of year. It's Compton Mania. It's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet. The Gauntlet, a battle that began in 2021, crowned the MFM champion as Rancho Camacho outlasted 29 other competitors to be declared the winner of the inaugural Ghetto Gauntlet. And last year at Richland Farms, home of the Compton Cowboys, the Ghetto Gauntlet, held under the bright lights, showcased and shined the opportunity that was given to many competitors as they vied for an opportunity to become the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight champion. The battle lasted through the wee hours of the night, and as the competitors went back and forth, competing on a high level, ready and willing, it was Hellman Rosecrown who won the 2022 Ghetto Gauntlet. Well, it's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet 2023. The Latino meat, Che Cabrera, battles the legend Paul London for the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight title. We'll find out what's next for Candy Girl. And the ignorant one, Shiloh Greaves, battles Ricky the Activist in a grudge match. And well over 20 competitors vie for the chance to be the #1 contender in the 2023 Ghetto Gauntlet. Saturday, August 26, 2023 at 1359 West 107th Street in Los Angeles. Bell time, 7 p.m. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. It's Comptonmania Ghetto Gauntlet.
It's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and we are approaching our 3rd annual Ghetto Gauntlet. We'll see. Opening up will be Buddha Jones in the band. Way to pop it off. We have a beat sync with all the hottest DJs and producers in the game, representing Donkey Bong and Jim Works. We'll see. And of course, Candy Girl has something to get off her chest. Imagine, what is it going to be? A lot of things is on her mind. Also, Shiloh Greaves versus Ricky the Activist. Best friends are now enemies. And also, Che Cabrera, Latino Meat, is trying to take the heavyweight championship from the living legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Biz Production will be there. Remix Mobile Stage, Click Sound and Stage. Woozy, woo, is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you bring your toothbrush. Can-Am Dental will be there. Esperanza, we said Donkey Bones. Make sure you get your tickets today. Ladies and gentlemen, Eastside Writers is there. Innovative Culture, DNL Diddy Consulting, TKK Radio, pull up.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Comptonmania, the Ghetto Gauntlet. This is the go home show. Showtime. Holla at me, and
Hey.
I'm ready for this Saturday night's Ghetto Gauntlet 2023.
Well, you know something, brother. Like
Talk to him, Showtime.
it's that kind of feeling. It's that kind of
It
hype.
is, man.
It's our third annual. Anthony, you came up with this name. You was like, I got look. It's the
Yeah,
Ghetto Gauntlet. It's
the
the
Ghetto Gauntlet.
GG, man. It was our first major big show, man, right after COVID. Like it was huge, like it was historic. We're at number 3, man. This is
Three.
insane. This is insane, man. And I have to say, and I always try to make sure that everybody know that you are the guy that came up with that amazing name. You also came up with the Sloss and Slam. That was pretty dope too.
Oh man,
Little
look,
mustard on it.
hey man, but it took me back, bro. It took me back to you're from Compton. I grew up in Long Beach. We know about running the Ghetto Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the hood they gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? I remember going to many house parties. I'm just trying to go and dance with some fine thing. They want to hit me up on the block, and therefore I had to run the Ghetto Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
Like the 5 heartbeats. Every day I got to prove my love. Like
Yeah. And so what is that? That's we're getting all the wrestlers in the local area. Everybody wants a chance to be the Comptonmania heavyweight champion, the MFM heavyweight champion. The heavyweight champion of Comptonmania is the MFM. If you don't understand it, it's the mother effing man. He's the man. And listen, I'm excited to see who's next up. The Ghetto Gauntlet is going to give us that opportunity, Showtime, this Saturday night to find out who's next up. Who's next up?
who's it gonna be? I mean, look, right here, I'm telling you right now. We've been doubting them. Boom Shasta has been on fire. I mean, listen,
Fire, definitely.
I mean, they lost the titles, but he beat the Tim. He's the wrestler of the year. He proved it. He proved it. He proved it. Now he's going into the gauntlet. What could happen? Now we got Mike Martinez. He's up in here and he's saying the Tim.
The Tim. Listen, the Tim, Boone Shasta, Rilla Wolf, Sad Boy, Aiden Way. I mean, we got so many individuals that are Comptonmania bred. We got King Triv. We got so many people that are really vying. We might see Shiloh Greaves up in there. We might see, I mean, if Shiloh and Ricky the Activist can get past their grudge match, get past their no holds barred match, will they jump in the gauntlet? Will they be successful? Listen, Showtime. One big news everybody doesn't know, but I don't know how you're gonna feel. But the urban juggernaut Sean Black is coming back. And he's going to be in the gauntlet. How do you feel about that, Showtime?
Hey, man, listen, bygones can be bygones. Team Compton was standing. Hey, I can't hold on for grudges for a long time. And listen, when we're talking about wrestling, when you're talking about a person that's put in his time, you're talking about he is the urban juggernaut. He could very well be a 2-time, Compton Mania champion. It's definitely possible. Now Mike Martinez is saying Louis 54.
Louis 54. We got some new individuals debuting in Comptonmania. One of them is Louis 54. He's in there. We got Mike Check. He's in the building.
Mike Check.
Listen, look. We've got Mikey O'Shea. Now we saw Mikey at Comptonmania. Where are you from? Battling in a tag team title match for the Versus Pro tag titles. And listen, he was putting it down. And so we got Mike Martinez. He's talking about the impeachment of Mr. Pissoff. We're going to find out. I'm going to be right there with both of you. I want to find out what this information. You already brought Pissoff out months ago, showing us the footage of him being in cahoots with Sean Black. I want to know what else do you have, Mike? I want to know what else do you have. We got Mario Konansky in the building, referee extraordinaire in the building. Shouts out. We got Legendaro, newcomer to the gauntlet. Listen, Legendaro and Aiden Way, they've been all over the place feuding as Legendaro's been trying to get his best to get hardcore after the Compton Boulevard title. Now, it's one thing competing for the Compton Boulevard title outside of Comptonmania, but what happens when you come to Comptonmania? I mean, could we see a Compton Boulevard title change in the gauntlet?
I mean, listen, I mean, like the odds is probably so. I mean, when that Compton Boulevard thing is on site, I mean, you could lose it. It's a 90% chance you're probably going to lose it because it's the Ghetto Gauntlet. You never know what's going to come after you. And then think about it. You're in the gauntlet.
You're in the gauntlet.
24/7, 365.
On site.
Now you got 20 other people that could be who could try to get a shot at. Like, listen, anything is possible. I mean, anything is possible. So it's the heavy is the head that wears the crown of that Compton Boulevard Championship.
True that. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. We got Mario Konansky calling out them Scott Steiner mathematics. Definitely. They talking about he's going to be a 33rd and a third, fourth, fifth of champion. I don't understand it, but listen, it's Comptonmania, man. That's what it's all about. Look, Showtime, you know, we got something. Listen, fans, you can get your tickets right now in Eventbrite. Go there. Get your tickets, man. Get your tickets and be in the building. What you waiting on? Saturday night, 7 o'clock in the spot. Listen, it's going down. We're going to have like, that's what I'm talking about. Saturday night special. Look, a Saturday night special, bro. You know the old school. You can tell what you want to say. It's saying a lot. It's gonna be a Saturday night fever, man. You want to be in the building this Saturday night. Listen, but back to individuals. We got in the gauntlet. We got Jay Batiste. If you look all the way to the right, to the left of the flyer, Jay Batiste will finally be here. Listen, we got also on the flyer right there is Bishop Thunderbird. The question is, are they going up against each other? Will they work together? One of them wants to win the gauntlet. It will the other. Are they teaming together? I know they wanted to be a tag team. Fussy Face wanted them to tag team, but now we're going to see. If I'm Thunderbird, I'm a little bit frustrated that Jay Batiste didn't show up.
A little bit frustrated. How about a lot of bit? I mean, listen, I got my keister destroyed and all my blessing oil didn't help me win the match. You better be ready. If I see you on the gauntlet, it's on site, sucker. It's on site. Now I know Fussy Face is really nervous about this because he wants them to coincide. But for sure, I've got word that Thunderbird is pissed.
And he should be. I mean, he should be. He really should be. You know, but hey, you know, you have to, the goal in having faith in following the good book is forgiving and having forgiveness. But if I was Thunderbird, I'm at least gonna have to give me a couple licks in the gauntlet.
A couple of licks. You're gonna have to give him a couple of scriptures. Boom, pow. And I mean, it's gonna be interesting. And then the thing is too, Jay Baptiste got some other stuff he's talking about with this crumping. We don't know too much about it. The title. He seems so far not even worried about what they're talking about, but he's gonna have to deal with. He's got to answer to them. They might mean the gauntlet.
Definitely. I mean, it's so much going on. It's so much going on. I mean, that night, ladies and gentlemen, listen, the show kicks off. Yes, bell time, start time, 7 p.m. Bell time, start time, 7 p.m. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end there. 6 p.m. We got the man. He's in the building. We got Buddha Jones kickstarting the show for us. And look, man, Showtime, if you've ever heard Buddha Jones, man, they be jamming, bro. Buddha Jones, they're ready to rock out. They're ready to go ahead and they're going to be playing. They're going to be jamming. It's going to be amazing. So if you love good music, you want to hit it. Listen, it's the 6 o'clock, the showtime, bell time, wrestling time. It's 7 p.m. But what about that social time, that music time, that chill time? You want to come out. That's the Comptonmania vibe. We got vendors. We got music, everything. It's an encounter. It's the
Yeah.
Comptonmania encounter. It's everything. So Buddha Jones hitting the stage early, Showtime, and I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's going to be awesome, and I'm glad that you brought that up because actually the doors open at 5. So
yeah,
make sure you get down there, and we also encourage you guys. Listen, ride share, Uber, Lyft, because parking is going to be tough. I'm going to tell you that right now. So you want to get there early. 5 o'clock, the doors open. 6 o'clock, it's the what you call it, Anthony, the social.
social hour.
The
Yeah.
social hour where like and here's the thing with our events. Listen, get to know everybody. Everybody here is heavy hitters. Everybody here are individual contractors. Everybody from our cameraman, from the staging, from everybody. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. The link is in the chat. Babe got it right there. And also, look, can you read this? What is Rich talking about?
Sometimes you need to keep an eye on those who you go unseen, those who work to keep the show going, the unsung, who gives props to the security team, those who really work to keep the product moving but not getting respect. Maybe it's time to make a statement. The disrespect can't stand. Well, Rich, he's the head of security here at Compton. Man, he did a wonderful job. I think he's really making notice to all of those that are taking their phones out and in the way of our wrestlers. And maybe, he'll prove that on Saturday, if he has to kick you out, he'll kick you out, but yeah, man.
Hey, Anthony, and look, it's fighting season. Show that commercial of his fighting season. They got to see this. Look, get your
Let's get
tickets
back
right
to
now.
it.
Something in the air that makes everybody want to fight. It's something in the air that brings about the chunkum in everybody at this time of year. It's Compton Mania. It's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet. The Gauntlet, a battle that began in 2021, crowned the MFM champion as Rancho Camacho outlasted 29 other competitors to be declared the winner of the inaugural Ghetto Gauntlet. And last year at Richland Farms, home of the Compton Cowboys, the Ghetto Gauntlet, held under the bright lights, showcased and shined the opportunity that was given to many competitors as they vied for an opportunity to become the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight champion. The battle lasted through the wee hours of the night, and as the competitors went back and forth, competing on a high level, ready and willing, it was Hellman Rosecrown who won the 2022 Ghetto Gauntlet. Well, it's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet 2023. The Latino Meat, Che Cabrera, battles the legend Paul London for the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight title. We'll find out what's next for Candy Girl. And the ignorant one, Shiloh Greaves, battles Ricky the Activist in a grudge match. And well over 20 competitors vie for the chance to be the #1 contender in the 2023 Ghetto Gauntlet. Saturday, August 26, 2023 at 1359 West 107th Street in Los Angeles. Bell time, 7 p.m. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. It's Comptonmania Ghetto Gauntlet.
And AD2, I also have to say, real quick, we're gonna have a beat sync, yo. This is the first time ever we're gonna have a beat sync. And just to give you some of the artists that's gonna be involved in this, we talking about DJ Warlock, Apocalypse, MC Random, we got Chop Louie, we got DJ Gloss One, we got Disease 84, we got DJ Broadway, and we got Yon OG. I'm telling you right now, like this right here, this about to be historic. You guys about to see what a real gumbo flavor looks like. And also, like I said, the doors open at 5 o'clock. At 5:30, we have the Eastside Riders Bike Processional, because we want to actually, like, the Eastside Riders is also like one of our first sponsors. You guys are going to see some stuff, and
Now
and
talk to us about the East Side Riders. Let the people know. You
man,
know what it's all about, but let's explain it to those who are the East Side Riders. What is this thing and how they've been sponsoring us, and just talk to them about what's going to happen, man. It's an amazing sight, man.
yeah, the East Side Riders, man, they service the hub, which is Compton. They also service Watts, which is the dub. And you want to talk about a group of people who ride bikes with the community. Not only that, they feed the community just about like every week. Every week they feed in the community. They're a part of so many programs that help building up the community. They are they just help dreams come true. I mean, bottom line, they help dreams come true, and like for us to be partnering with them, and them for them helping us continue our dream, and while we help the community, it's a lovely partnership, and it's definitely a blessing. And I'm telling you, guys are going to see these are like electronical e-bikes, they call them, right? And these e-bikes, they're amazing. Like if you're an older person, maybe you can't pedal that much, it's a motor on it, so you're able to keep up. It just gets you back to just riding bikes together as a community. Those are things that really build the community up. So shout out to the East Side Riders. And I also wanted to just real briefly just talk about everybody else that's involved in this project, because this is definitely a team effort, and we do this like, and it's just amazing. Like there should be like documentaries of how like all these amazing people come together. We got Can-Am Dental, we got the Remix Mobile Stage, we got Donkey Bongs and Gym Works, we got Click Sound and Stage, we got TKK Radio, we got Vids Production, we got DNL Did It Consulting, we got Innovative Culture, we got Just Cam OK, we got Crosswalk Coalition. Listen, like we got West Covina Wrestling School, like we got, I said Vids Productions, we got Lebo Productions, my man Taylor, we got Official Juice, we got so many hitters, man. DJ Punch, DJ Earl E, so many different people are involved in this, and all the amazing wrestlers. Like I'm telling you, we got Heavenly Seasons Catering. Okay, I talk too much. We haven't even gotten to what's on Candy Girl's mind right now. Like she has to. I'm sorry, AD. I just jumped from one thing to another thing because it's just like imagine this too. We got all these great things happening, all these people that's a part of it. Shout out to Circle Mission as well, for us coming back home to do this thing. But man, think about this. Candy Girl, she's coming off of a loss to Savannah Stone. Then before that she lost to Maserati. She's just been on a complete losing streak. And it's gonna be interesting to see what's on her mind, what's going to be coming up for Candy next. Is it time for Candy to just say, forget the nice girl stuff, okay? Like is it time for Candy to get back to the dominant ways that we remember Candy to be? Or is it a situation where is her best days behind her? Have the sugar and sweetness has ran out? That's the question. Is the magic gone? Is the thrill is gone? Can she get
you only got a certain amount of time in your lifetime, especially on the lifetime of your teeth, to be able to eat some candy. Now, listen, you get about 78, you can't be eating on no sugar cone pops and lemon heads. You can't, and jawbreakers. You cannot do that. Come on, Tim. Come on. Tim is in here. He's sick of Comptonmania disrespecting him.
I'm excited to see you at the Gauntlet, sir. I can't wait to see you at the Gauntlet.
We'll see you at the Gauntlet. All that talking. and Mike Martinez supporting you and this, that, and the other. Oh my goodness. You know, the Tim deserves respect. Well, earn the respect. Now, what's up with the hammer? Can we ever talk about that? What were you thinking?
Yeah,
You turned to Bob the Builder all of a sudden at Comptonmaniaville.
Hey, Tim, I got a question for you. If we drop the link in there, would you hop your little butt up in here and explain yourself? If we drop that link up in there, Tim, can you address the Comptonmania universe? All 6 of them.
They're watching. They might watch later,
He
Showtime.
said now. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you right now, like it's he says yes. He says yes. So AD, would you like to hear from the Tim?
Let's try to oh my goodness. Let's try to get him on the line, man. We'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Fishbone on Willow. We'll see. Let's check this sucker out. There's a little lime on it. Let's taste the shrimp. Fire. Oyster. Walter! Moving! Look at this fish that's snapping right here. We'll see! We'll see! Make sure you come to 321 East Willow in Long Beach, California. The Fishbone!
Tim, the upper.
What you say?
Tim said my upper lip smell like ass. This is unacceptable. What
Oh
is
my
this
God.
about? We had to stop a commercial for this. Click the link, Tim. You can play the other commercial. I'm sorry.
We'll be back.
Showtime! My man!
Hey, what's the deal?
Hey, brother, what's the deal? What's it been up to? What's it been up to? Man, I've been up in here getting my buzz on, messing with gate buzz. Your buzz on? Oh, man, you're always up there. Let me tell you something. When I eat too much of this, I turn into the MF. What is that? Oh! Woozy, get in my buzz on. Fake buzz. 2701 Artesia Boulevard, Redondo Beach, California. Woozy, buzz.
Wow. And it looks like there still isn't a Tim in the building. So maybe he'll come later.
Maybe so, but while we're talking about it, let's go to the footage. And I mean, we can see the Tim. I don't understand what he was doing.
Has the Tim moved? Oh, no. It looks like he's hurt. Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
No.
He's working on that arm. Dude, Boom took that ride right into the mat. Wait a minute. We've seen this before. Oh!
He did.
That's how they won the tag team titles.
Wasting time.
1, 2, 3.
Milliseconds.
A millisecond.
Ooh.
That was like a 2 3/4.
Why? I can't believe he got out of that.
The Tim won the tag team titles for them last year at the Ghetto Gauntlet with that move. He nailed that move on Moonshine Rex Calhoun, and they became tag team champions. But it looks like that move is not working.
What is he doing?
Wait a minute, is that a hammer?
No.
Wait a minute, Mike Martinez giving him the hardware.
No.
Wait a minute, referee,
I don't
come on, you
understand
can't bring a
what
mic.
Steve,
You
the
can't
ref
bring
got
a hammer into a wrestling match.
No.
What are you doing? Wait, referee Steve.
He didn't bring his hard hat.
Oh, Papa Power by 1, 2, 3. Boom Shasta. Boom Shasta. Boom Shasta.
and that was it, Showtime.
Yeah.
Boom Shasta, you heard me right there. Boom Shasta, you know.
Hey,
The hammer. I mean, I need that explained to me. We got to get. We're trying to promote the show. The Tim, you're interrupting us. You're not connected. You got to connect your sound on your device, Tim. We want to talk to you. We want to hear from you. But definitely. But let's get back to this, man. So we're talking about it. Candy Girl. She lost. She's been on a losing streak, but she has some.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Desiree has vanished. But I am still here, ladies and gentlemen. And as we were saying, hope AD is all right. He was captured by an alien, but he is back. But he's muted. Yeah. Hold on.
The Tim must have did something, man. I don't know what happened. I talked about the Tim, and just like that, I don't know what happened. You know Mike Martinez. He probably got some intern working for him that can hack us and
what
everything.
in the Heidi just happened here?
I don't know. But anyway, Candy, we're prepared to see and hear from her. She's been on a losing streak, like you said, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Candy Girl has to say, bro. Man, I'm looking forward to it. But in another match, the no holds barred, the street fight, it is the former MFM champion, the ignorant one, Shiloh Greaves, doing battle against Ricky, the activist. Sean, I am ready. I am ready to see how this plans out, how this plays out. I'm excited. Is it going to be Ricky? Is it going to be Shiloh? Who's your money on, bro?
Man, listen, I gotta go with the ignorant one. I think he bounced back from losing from Paul London. He wouldn't have fought his friend if he there's no way he's going out like that. Like, of course, it's ignorance all day. And I think it's going to be a fantastic match. But I have to go with the monster I'm used to.
That's true. I cannot go against Shiloh. The match against Paul London was one of the greatest matches in Comptonmania history, and Shiloh was inches away from being victorious. But man, I'm telling you, bro, it's just something about it, man, but let's take a look, man. We're going to take a look. We got the Tim on. We're going to bring you on shortly, Tim. Just sit tight. We respect you. Just sit tight patiently. But let's take a look at what started this whole beef between Shiloh and Ricky the Activist. Now, they have a history before Comptonmania, but we're going to show you here in Comptonmania what kind of started this at just this past Comptonmaniaville. Let's take a look at the footage.
Mania heavyweight champion, Paul London.
And right there, we can see Paul London defeating Shiloh, and Shiloh probably at his wit's end, the worst day probably ever of feeling for him after the match.
Look at Isaiah. He wants to smoke with the glass ceiling. He's chasing them suckers down.
Yeah, the Tim even put his hands on Isaiah that day as well.
Yeah, that was kind of really douchebag.
But the new champ is there. Then we got Shiloh. Shiloh's back in the ring. He's lost. You can imagine how he's feeling. You can imagine what he's thinking, seeing Paul London come into Comptonmania and take the belt. And not only that, but Paul London clowning and just mocking him, making him a mockery, leaving with the championship belt.
Wild wrestling, man.
All the wild wrestling. Right there, you got the Hall of Famer Bambi right there, aka Selena Majors, celebrating him. But Shiloh's in the ring. You got to imagine Shiloh feeling the way he's felt.
Man, I wonder, and that's another thing, since we're looking at Paul too right now, him and Che, I mean, we've heard total silence, so there means there must be super respect going on.
Oh, definitely. But here goes the footage. We see Shiloh about to admonish the fans, tell everybody about losing the title.
That's one thing him and Candy Girl have in common.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for your former Comptonmania champion, Shiloh Greaves.
The crowd, man. To think where we've come from, Showtime. Over a year ago, Shiloh was beating up on women.
I usually have a whole lot to say on this like any other night, but
me.
that right there, there's no words for that. There's no words for that. Thank you all so much for coming out to support a brand, one of the first ever Black-owned brands in wrestling. You know, it's already not easy. We don't have the same stake a lot of the other ethnic backgrounds doing the business. So projects like this, it really does mean a lot to not just us, but the culture as a whole. For Black, brown, white, any diverse form of life is welcome here at Comptonmania.
Comptonmania! 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 Comptonmania!
When this brand first started, a lot of the scene, there was a lot of doubt in us. But you know, we did enough. We did enough to the point to get the attention of Mr. Paul London, and damn it, he just walked away with our belt. But either way, that goes to show how much the brand is elevating. And it couldn't be done with the help of each and every one of you. Without you people, there would be no Comptonmania, period. Let's go! So with that said, thank you all. Good night.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute.
After a moment like that, Showtime, we see the activists activate his activities in Comptonmania. After a moment like that, he ruined the moment. And now the question is, what will Shiloh's response be? We saw what Shiloh did at the Donkey Bonks party. We saw that shared. You can go to the Instagram page and go take a look at the footage. We saw that last week. Bro, my money is on Shiloh, man.
Hey, man, listen, I could say this. I think both our money is on Shiloh, but Ricky, let's just say, he comes in and the shawl stays around his neck. The hat is still on his head. The glasses are still on his eyes. He looks cool, man. I mean, when they got into it in Donkey Bongs, his hat stayed on his head. I've never seen nobody go through a wrestling match and the hat stay on the head. It's him and Wes. Somebody got to knock their hats off. I mean, what are we talking about here? The question is, can Shiloh knock the hat off of Ricky the Activist?
Okay, well, we're going to see that, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make sure it's a street fight, no rules, no holds barred. You want to be there. But the main event of the evening, we also got the MFM title, but the main event, everybody is coming from afar around to see the Ghetto Gauntlet, the match itself. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be joined here now by a man who he is what he calls himself, the suntan Superman, the highlight of the nightlife. He is former Comptonmania Tag Team Champion, the Tim. Tim, welcome to Monday Night Comptonmania. How are you tonight, sir?
Are we really doing this right now, fellas? Are we really going to do this right now?
Well, you come on the show, sir.
First of all, AD, you bring me on the show, you have me waiting in this green room down here. It's disrespectful. Okay? Disrespectful. You guys have never taken me seriously. That's the problem with you guys at Comptonmania.
Well, sir, we're trying to honor you. We're trying to honor you right now. You're in the Ghetto Gauntlet this Saturday.
Am I? Am I in the Ghetto Gauntlet? Why am I not in the main event, AD?
Well, sir, you possibly would have got that title shot if you possibly wouldn't have used that hammer.
What hammer? What hammer are you talking about?
Okay. We just showed the footage. The hammer you got from Mike Martinez.
I never used a hammer in the match, AD. I thought with all your experience and all your expertise, I don't know, were you watching the same match? Because I didn't see a hammer in sight. What I saw is the opportunist, that sneaky Boom Shasta, sneaking up behind me when I was distracted by the ref. If anything, the ref should be sued. The ref should be fired for disrupting me during the match.
Real quick, Mr. John, the address is 1359 West 107th Street, Los Angeles, California, 90044. At the production house. That's where it is at. Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
you
have this moment now, this Saturday, to amend what took place at the at Comptonmaniaville. You have the right to amend that and be victorious and earn your shot in the main event, becoming the new
AD. I don't have to earn anything because I am the Tim. I'm the suntan Superman, the highlight of your nightlife, the Michael Jordan, the Elon Musk of professional wrestling. But for some reason, you guys don't get that yet. So I tell you what, my friends, this Comptonmania, no, sir, I won't be there. This Ghetto Gauntlet, no, sir, I won't be there. You people need to earn my presence. And until
what do you
my
mean?
contract is renegotiated at Comptonmania, you can all wipe my ass with your concern and disrespect. I am one of the hottest premier athletes in Southern California history, and you people disregard me like I am nothing.
Come on, Tim.
So
what do you mean?
And until you have my contract right, Mr. Big Shot, you will be seen the last. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to go make movies. I'm famous. I don't need you people. You have my money, you have my contract, and I'll show up and do your rinky-dink Ghetto Gauntlet or whatever it is.
You know your light behind you is blocking your face.
Sometimes that happens. My shine sometimes blinds people. I understand.
Come on, Tim, you can't be serious, man. This is your opportunity to be the number one contender.
No, my friend. This is your opportunity. You boys need to pay up. You boys need to book me properly and put me in the main event like I belong. And until then, take care now. Bye-bye, bitches.
I mean,
wow.
my man Mark said, catch the next movie on Tubi. I mean, hey, I'll take a movie on Tubi.
Some of the movies on Tubi, though, man.
Yeah.
I love riding those rides. They be fun. They be having me die. The way, I mean, my goodness. But wait a minute, this is big news, ladies and gentlemen. If you just heard it here, the Tim has backed up out of the gauntlet, and he's saying that he needs to be paid. He needs his contract restructured. Man, that's gonna put a spot in the gauntlet. Man, showtime.
He couldn't get over Boom Shasta beating them, and maybe we need to talk to Mike Martinez. What Mike said that this guy was going to be, Mark says no writers, no problem.
He's striking with the writers. That's what he must be doing. Oh my goodness.
John said we can put some movies on Tubi. We need, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's get Comptonmania on Tubi. I'll take a Tubi deal. I'll definitely take a Tubi deal. King Triv says one less victim to worry about. No one's feeling sorry for this guy at this point because everyone knows it's the hard reset.
Yo, Triv is the guy, man. You put the money. There goes Justin Lack.
Man.
Says don't hate on the dude because his head is shiny, bro. I know that's right. That's right. But man,
what the hell happened to AD? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second time he didn't disappear. It's like, where is he? Ladies and gentlemen, and I think he has been resurrected. Ugh.
What is the Tim? Oh my God. It's got to be Mike Martinez and the Tim working together. They probably got an intern. I don't know what just happened. Oh my goodness.
Triple M is a low budget used car salesman. Dang. He went to Tubi. Hey, I'll take Tubi, Mark. What you? He said that cricket Wi-Fi. He said if you got that cricket Wi-Fi. Oh man. Hey,
Man.
look, if y'all think this is fun, it's going up Saturday, man. It's going up. AD, I mean, look, we got Che Cabrera, we got Paul London. I mean, there's still more people who could possibly win this gauntlet. There's so many surprises. We know Rilla Wolf is one of the people that people think is going to win. Um, um, I mean, Sean Black has a chance. Legendaro has a shot. I mean, I've seen Legendaro up close, and let me just say, there is no limit he won't go. He will go all the way, and there are levels we haven't even seen that this man to go. Sad Boy's looking for redemption. Hey, what if Aiden Way? What if Aiden Way, the Compton Boulevard champion who's been white hot right now, what if he wins the gauntlet?
If he wins the gauntlet, he can walk up to Paul London and cry out for a title match. Maybe at the anniversary, title for title. That would be the biggest match in Comptonmania history.
Hey, yeah.
Winner takes all. Oh man.
Then the MFM and the Compton Boulevard champion. Can you imagine the weight that would be on your shoulders?
He would be the undisputed Comptonmania champion, man.
Wow.
Undisputed.
Man.
I mean, listen, it's so much
impact. The rookie of the year. I've seen Torrey Holt win the Super Bowl his rookie year. Imagine King Triv win the Ghetto Gauntlet. Then what?
That's true. That's true. There's a lot on the line, man. There's a lot on the line. But listen, Che Cabrera, the Latino meat, makes his Comptonmania debut. A lot in his debut, he's getting a Comptonmania MFM heavyweight championship match. Listen, his credentials speak for themselves. Former Santino Brothers champion. He's been all across Southern California competing. He's a champion on many levels, and he brings the size, he brings the power, and he's coming into Comptonmania. Listen, we got Danica Bloodwind right here on the line. Listen, she may show up at Comptonmania at the Ghetto Gauntlet. Listen, I mean, listen, there's so many people are vying, but when it comes to Che Cabrera, he's a monster. He's muscular. He knows how to work in the ring. Just recently, I saw him competing against Slice Boogie for that Santino Brothers championship. Listen, Paul London has his work cut out. The former champion Shiloh, he didn't want his rematch. So Mr. Pissoff went around trying to find a worthy candidate. He went outside because he said he would give all the already competing Comptonmania competitors, he would put them all in the gauntlet. But he said he would find a former world champion to come in here to go up against our world champion. And so now we got a championship contender in Che Cabrera battling against the multi-time champion, the champion himself, the legend Paul London. This is a main event like no other, ladies and gentlemen, and it's happening this Saturday night. It's Comptonmania, the Ghetto Gauntlet 2023. You want to be there, 1359 West 107th Street, Los Angeles. Bell time 7 p.m. The social hour, the music starts at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5 p.m. There's so much festivities going on. Oh my goodness. You want to be there, man. It's going down. It's going down.
It's going down, man. And that ain't even the half of it, y'all. Like this is gonna be huge, man. This is Ghetto Gauntlet number 3. Like to even be here is crazy to think. Some young men 2 years ago thinking about, hey man, like when we get this thing open, and we gotta have a champion. It's got to be the MFN.
Oh man,
yeah. What is this thing called? What is it for? And it's like, yo, we made it to 3.
Yeah, let's just. You got to peel that curtain back, and I just want to shout out. Danica said, "There's no question she's bringing her gear. The question is, who is she competing against?" Well, everybody's trying to make a name for themselves in Comptonmania, man. But back to what you're saying, Showtime. We, fans, just to let you know, we had 3 Comptonmania shows prior to the pandemic and the shutdown of everything. The last show was March the 7th of 2020. Everything shut down like 7 days later.
Yep.
And the question was, at that time, we were just throwing shows, exhibition matches, no titles on the line. And as we was coming into 2021 and we were preparing, we said, you know what? We cannot go into 2021 with just exhibition. We need a champion. We need a champion. And we said, how would we crown that champion? And we said we had to come up with a match. We had to come up with an event. We had to come up with something. And the Ghetto Gauntlet. The Ghetto Gauntlet was crowned. It was coined because, you know, we're all familiar with the Royal Rumble, wrestling fans. Yes. But nah, ain't no royal when you trying to get hard and get ghetto and you got to fight. Ain't no Rumble when you trying to run the gauntlet. No, it's the Ghetto Gauntlet. So listen, the first one in 2021, Rancho Camacho came out of there and he became the champion. The second one last year, Hellman Rosecrowns won, got his title shot at the anniversary show. He was screwed out of that match, and then he ended up losing his number one contendership to Paul London. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the opportunities that are birthed when you firstly win the Ghetto Gauntlet. Man, I can't wait to see you, Justin, man. I am looking forward to it. This is what it's all about. This is Comptonmania.
Man, you got to survive. You got to survive the gauntlet just for an opportunity to be the MFM, the mother effing man.
Yes, sir.
The mother effing to just have that title, to respect. The one thing I always say, bro, it's one thing. Once you're a champion, no matter what, no one can take that from you.
That's true. That's true.
No matter what, like you, dislike you, whatever it may be. But I once was a champion. Not everyone can say that.
Yeah.
And also what's very even slim is not everyone can say that they won the Ghetto Gauntlet. And also we've learned that even when you win the Ghetto Gauntlet does not mean that you're going to be the champion. So it's a lot to it. It's ladies and gentlemen, we're going to present to you the Ghetto Gauntlet 3. We got through a hurricane. We got through an earthquake. And on the 26th, it's the Ghetto Gauntlet. You never know who's going to be there. It's going to be insane. Listen, get your tickets. Tell everybody to come out. That's the key thing. We want to get it packed up in there. We still building this Comptonmania universe. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, if you guys think 3 is amazing, imagine what 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't intending on stopping anytime soon. We want all the smoke. All these contenders, they want the smoke. They want the opportunity. They finna show everybody what they about. Many people in this gauntlet, some of them, they're doubted. Some of them feel like they don't get they just do. But just imagine one opportunity can change the whole clock to set you up in a better spot. You never know what can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate reset is here. This is it. Mikey O'Shea, it could be an element of surprise. What if Auntie Heidi is the first female winner of the Ghetto Gauntlet? If she wins the MFM, she'll be the mother effing woman. Whatever it is, who would it be? Who does it mean to more? Like, this right here means if you are the absolute best, no one can take that moment away from you. And the question is, who's going to be number 3?
Number 3. Who's gonna be number 3? But ladies and gentlemen, to find out, you gotta be there. You gotta be there this Saturday night. Bring your mama, bring your daddy, bring your cousins, bring your aunties. I told y'all last week, I said bring your woman, bring your side piece, bring them all. This is gonna be a Comptonmania party, and there's gonna be a celebration going down. It's the Ghetto Gauntlet. Man, that's all I can say tonight. You got to be there.
And make sure you get there early. Look, we prefer you get not public transportation, but look, ride share, Uber. Parking is going to be tough. 5 o'clock, the doors open. The East Side Riders bike processional, I think, is at 5:30. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be there. You want to see the full situation. So 5 o'clock, you late. Be there at 5 o'clock, okay? 6 o'clock is our social hour. 7 o'clock is time.
That's right. It's on and popping. Showtime. Listen, Comptonmania is been solidified by us making sure that we always have a good show. And really our goal is to reach people from different walks of life to have a wonderful time enjoying the thing that we all grew up loving, wrestling. But not only wrestling, but bringing together stories that bring about positivity and bring about unity in the community. Listen, you want to be there. It's Comptonmania. Bring everybody. Bring your homeboys. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome. So please come out. Please come out. Showtime, any last words, bro?
Hey, man, look, get your tickets. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. If you want to get physical tickets, we only got a few commemorable tickets. I don't even have it on me. We got Aiden Way and Paul London on the cover. The first people that come in will be able to get those. Yeah, man. Hey, love y'all, man. My whole the whole Comptonmania team. I love y'all, man. Like, y'all know how we be in this little, we got our own little world within the world. Like, you know. So yeah, everybody, man, all the wrestlers that's putting their body on the line and also putting their trust in us. You know what I'm saying? Because we are also doing something a little different where, you know, the community is being a part of the wrestlers, and you guys mean the world to us. And we are working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So Louis 54th, disco balls. Oh, Woolsey. Boulevard title, Triv got his eyes on. And then Louis says, I will survive. Hey, hey.
I will survive. Hey, hey. Now, if Louis 54, if he hit that ring and in the middle of the gauntlet, he bust out, listen, that's going to be a Ghetto Gauntlet moment for real, for real.
Oh, man. That's yeah.
Yeah, man. But I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it in a battle royal, just in the middle of the ring. All of a sudden, everybody laid out, and Louis was there, and he started that groove, shake his groove thing. Yeah. So listen, I'm looking forward to that. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about this Saturday night, the Ghetto Gauntlet. You want to be there. Make sure you scoop up your tickets now or come on and you be there or be square, be on time. It's the Ghetto Gauntlet.
Oh, man, yeah, we out of here, man. Let's play that video one more again, man. And
Let's go.
Wilsey.
There's something in the air that makes everybody want to fight. It's something in the air that brings about the chunkum in everybody at this time of year. It's Comptonmania. It's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet. The Gauntlet, a battle that began in 2021, crowned the MFM champion as Rancho Camacho outlasted 29 other competitors to be declared the winner of the inaugural Ghetto Gauntlet. And last year at Richland Farms, home of the Compton Cowboys, the Ghetto Gauntlet, held under the bright lights, showcased and shined the opportunity that was given to many competitors as they vied for an opportunity to become the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight champion. The battle lasted through the wee hours of the night, and as the competitors went back in fourth, competing on a high level, ready and willing, it was Hellman Rosecrown who won the 2022 Ghetto Gauntlet. Well, it's time for the Ghetto Gauntlet 2023. The Latino Meat, Che Cabrera, battles the legend Paul London for the Comptonmania MFM heavyweight title. We'll find out what's next for Candy Girl. And the ignorant one, Shiloh Greaves, battles Ricky the Activist in a grudge match. And well over 20 competitors vie for the chance to be the #1 contender in the 2023 Ghetto Gauntlet. Saturday, August 26, 2023 at 1359 West 107th Street in Los Angeles. Bell time, 7 p.m. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. It's Comptonmania Ghetto Gauntlet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and we are approaching our 3rd annual Ghetto Gauntlet. We'll see. Opening up will be Buddha Jones in the band. Way to pop it off. We have a beat sync with all the hottest DJs and producers in the game, representing Donkey Bong and Jim Works. We'll see. And of course, Candy Girl has something to get off her chest. Imagine, what is it going to be? A lot of things is on her mind. Also, Shiloh Greaves versus Ricky the Activist. Best friends are now enemies. And also, Che Cabrera, Latino Meat, is trying to take the heavyweight championship from the living legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Biz Production will be there. Remix Mobile Stage, Click Sound and Stage. Woozy, woo is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you bring your toothbrush. Can-Am Dental will be there. Esperanza, we said Donkey Bones. Make sure you get your tickets today. Ladies and gentlemen, Eastside Writers is there. Innovative Culture, DNL Did It Consulting, TKK Radio, pull up.
Ago, a boy with a dream to bring wrestling to the hood.
I need to find Comptonmania. I heard it's a place where they're bringing wrestlers back to the hood.
And what started out in a Nana's backyard, with wrestlers coming to the hub city, the fire, the energy, the high heights reached. What was merely a young man's dream has birthed into something so profound, something so moving in the community. What was once a dream is now a phenomenon.